Yeah.
You guys have, I mean, let's talk a little bit about some of the cool shows. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Soil,
I want to say one of the better ones we've actually played before we went all wireless was definitely Theory.
Theory of a Dead
or
Man.
Capture
Yes.
the Ground.
Theory of a Dead Man. Honestly, that was like the biggest thing for me at that given point in time.
Yeah.
We played a sold out show, and that was the first sold out show we ever played. It was over 800 people.
Well, there was like about 900.
Or over 900.
Whatever the Babcock
We even have a couple like Rise and Reflection on YouTube live performances from that show.
And they turned out great, you know. And the cool thing about that, you know, great example. You said, you know, musicians that are actually cool that came up and talked to you. I actually talked to the drummer, Joe, from Theory of a Dead Man, and I caught him right out front. Nobody was there, right out front. And I came out the side door. I'm like, hey, how you doing, Joe? And he goes, oh, hey, how's it going? He just approached me like a regular human being. You don't put him on a pedestal. You just treat him like, you know, like you would any other person.
Some other normal human being.
Yeah,
and I think that...
And he's a really nice guy. You just get to know him, but don't overwhelm him.
That's why a lot of musicians hide. Because
Because
people are just like, oh my god, you're so awesome, you're God, man, you're awesome. It gets annoying.
No.
Or it's just like, it's too...
Gene every time I get to talk.
Well, it's Gene Simmons.
No, I did the first time though. I had instant.
Well, yeah, you have your fangirl moment.
It was
you know?
instant
like,
Down
you
syndrome
fan,
for
you're
some
like,
reason.
oh my
I was
god.
like,
I met Rob Flynn when we opened for Machine Head, and Rob Flynn is a huge influence for me. Like
he fangirled so hard I'd never seen it before.
Well, when we walked in the venue, Phil Demmel, the guitar player, was sound checking. I grabbed Zach, just like, dude.
He told me
that's
he's
Phil
like,
Demmel,
he's like,
man.
that's Phil from Machine Head, dude. And I was like,
Yeah.
And we talked to him for a little bit. The band that was
cool.
The other band that played with us that night was Anti-Mortem. Sadly, they are not a band anymore. But if you can get a chance, check out their album New Southern. It's astounding.
Anti-Mortem was hands down one of the most amazing bands that we ever got to meet and hear.
They're the nicest guys. Like seriously, the only other person I really ever met that's that nice was Capture the Ground. Like, okay, these guys are like, I think they're from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Their bassist, Maurice.
I love that.
Love you, Maurice.
Love you, Maurice.
But yeah, just to add up who we've opened up for was Soil, Capture the Crown, Theory of a Dead Man, Machine Head,
Alien
Ant Farm that year, and then this year we opened up for the Ongoing Concept. And
that
then
was last year, I think, wasn't it?
No, that was it was. I think it was this. It was this year.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
No, it was last year.
Okay.
Year.
Nonetheless, the Ongoing Concept, and then the biggest one that we played this year was I the Breather, Exotype.
Yeah,
that was a very fun show. Personally, I the Breather is one of my favorite bands. And it goes back to the same thing. They were just nice guys. I got to talk to the guitarist for a little bit. He played Ibanez, so I showed him what I played, and it was just awesome. So yeah, that's just a lump sum of the bands that we've opened for. I think it's a pretty impressive resume.
Oh yeah, well, Aaron Oveka from I the Breather, man. Power to you, man. You play Pearl.
Yeah, I always love when people come and
he was awesome guy, just like us.
Definitely a couple of more different bands we did play with though.
Motograder. We just played Motograder.
Motograder.
Yeah, Motograder was another one, but like the guys that opened up for Alien Ant Farm.
Oh,
Zealy.
Yeah,
that was different.
They're definitely different sound. More, I guess, I don't want to say rap, but
more hip hop.
Hip hop, I guess you could say, and Palisades was like something different, more electronic, but definitely has a metal-esque sound.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff out there.
And it was awesome. See, because when I first started out music, I never thought that like that was an option. That was a thing. That as a local band, that you had an option to open up for bigger bands. I never thought that was a legitimate thing. So when I first heard, when he came to me and he was like, "Hey, dude, it's Fuel," and
Fuel. Yeah.
It was when Carter did tell me, because by that point in time we played a few shows, people started to kind of understand us and know us a little bit better, and then Sean Lynch, love you to death.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much. You've been a very, very big help for Engage the Unseen.
Now just come hang out with us sometime, damn it.
And the local music scene here.
He works like 30 hours a day.
He is a worker among workers.
There's 30 hours in a day.
Exactly.
And he talked to Carter, and he's like, I've got 2 shows this year coming up that I would like to throw your guys' way, which was Theory of a Dead Man and Machine Head.
I about choked on my food.
Yeah, I was at work when he told me about Machine Head, and I was just like...
I almost did too, because I was hanging out with you guys a lot at the time, and I just almost shit my pants. I couldn't
Well,
believe it. I was like,
He said Carter approached me and said "Theory of a Dead Man," and I was like, "Dude, you're full of shit. Shut the hell up."
I just want to put a little disclaimer out there for anybody in the music scene who wonders how we get on those shows.
You rehearse and you practice. And
Exactly.
You get good.
You know, we don't do anything. Sean does not do anything to get you on those shows.
He does not favor anyone.
He doesn't favor anybody. It's
He
not,
sends the music to the agents, and the agents pick from
You're
the
actually-
local.
that is very important for you guys to say, because there's
a lot of people seem to think that
think
we have
that-
like
yeah.
been sucking up to get these shows.
That's
no,
not what it's about. That's not what promoters do.
It's not
That's
what
not what
promoters
it's
do.
We're
about.
not stroking the
That's not what
cock here.
Sean does. That's not
You
what
know,
me or Josh
we're
does at the Rail
just
Yard.
doing
That's
our
not what
thing.
it's about.
We're letting our music do the talking.
Here's the biggest tip: take $100 each band member. Let's say there's 5 guys in your band. Take that $500, go down to a studio and get a quality, even just one song,
Even
and I
just one.
guarantee you will be getting on bigger shows because that's what they're looking for is
Or
quality.
take an extra 5 minutes and practice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
always.
Exactly.
And
Not
be
even
professional
5
about it. And like you
minutes.
said, bring something to the table.
Plus,
as far as,
music is a business.
you know,
It's
Take
not
an
about just
extra
playing in a
hour
band.
to practice. It won't kill you. It's only going to make you that much better. You know,
I just wanted to say that because we have tons of people. How do you guys keep getting on all those shows?
and we've actually gotten a lot of shit from
Yeah,
it.
we
too.
have
Yeah,
gotten
it's
shit from it, but you
ridiculous.
know what? We just brush it off. They don't.
We just
they
do
don't
what we
know.
do.
We
just
exactly. We
do
just
what
do.
we do.
We do what we do.
Yeah.
We work hard at
And
it,
we're
and
lucky.
that's all it takes.
That's all we do is work hard, and that's why we've gotten where we're
and
at.
that's exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Check these guys out. Obviously, you get to YouTube, you get all the details and all the shows they got coming up here as we roll through the summer. Thank you guys so much for taking
you,
time.
Hey, thank you, Scotty.
And,
Thank you.